I'm from Ikole in Ekiti State. Attended Green Springs Primary School, St. John's College, and I have a degree in Business Management, University of Sunderland, UK. And I'm the firstborn of my parents, lest I forget.
I see you staring, you like my swag. I'm like the girlfriend you wish you had. Yes, I'm a diva.
Growing up for me was very regimented. Like, my parents were very strict. My dad was a strict disciplinarian. He didn't allow me toys. Any toys anybody would buy for me, he will take it away. He would say because my imagination is too wild and he did not want me to be prone to flights of fancy. Very religious upbringing. We went to church like 3-4 times a week. Every day, apart from Saturday, I think, we went to church Mondays, Wednesdays, and Sundays, and we had Tuesdays and Thursdays choir practice. Okay, Friday and Saturdays we did go to church. But me personally, I knew that I was a very playful child. I liked to play pranks on people. I remember that when NEPA would take light, I would run around to everybody in the house and poke them and make them scream. And I'll be the person, who's touching me? Somebody's here! You know, I used to be that kind of like mischievous, person. But all in all, I was a good kid. I was nice.
You know it, you know it. Money by my love, you know it, you know it. Money by my love, you know it, you know it. Money by my love, you know it, you know it. If I take to no lo my jet to I misbehave.
How did I find music? Music found me. Now, this is it. For me, I've always been someone who has been interested in self-expression. There are different ways in which you can express yourself. I've always been an artist. I draw, I write, I paint. So growing up with that sort of, mindset where you can do all these things, but it's kind of like caged because I come from a very, everybody in my family is like, they have doctorates, degrees, masters, and everybody's like really, really, we have this FECO kind of mentality. So, and then everybody's like trying to tell you that artists don't make money. So, that expression, that self-expression is kind of caged up. When I was in the UK though, because you're with friends, you're in school, you kind of like get back into what used to make you happy as a kid and you start developing it more. So we had a pop band and used to play the guitar. We used to perform in like different places. The first time I entered the studio was in the UK ever to record, and we dropped like the demos, with different managers and stuff, hoping we'd be like the next Spice Girls. I think music for me started in like the UK professionally, where I thought, okay, I might want to do this, but then it didn't work out and I came back to Nigeria. I didn't think I was going to do music when I got back to Nigeria. I was thinking that I actually started a date reminder service, which is like, gifts, packaging, events planning, but on a smaller scale. And I went to meet Manny, who was a producer for Cool FM. I went to meet him and he was supposed to record the jingle for me. I recorded the jingle, he was playing the piano, playing the guitar. I was like, this guy now, wow, what's up, you're hot, you're cute, and you're playing all these instruments. Just strumming the guitar, And he was like, yeah, he produces as well. So he played some of the stuff. And I told him, I used to be in a band in the UK. And we ended up going to the studio. And I forgot about the jingle. And I started recording tracks. Then I met with OJB. And then everything just started like that. And for me, I've never been happier because I'm able to combine my artistic flair for drawing, for, the arts, with my writing, and with the natural love I have for singing, all in one as an artist, because I can create my videos, like what I look like, and then just the recording aspects. It's a total package of self-expression, that I find very fulfilling.
A lot of people say there's no place like home, but at Limelight Hotel and Suites, we have a place that's just like home. Limelight Hotel and Suites is located in the serene and homely countryside of Agoiwoye, Ogun State. Limelight Hotel and Suites offers you nothing but the best in hospitality and facilities that you will not find anywhere. We have 3 bars, an oriental restaurant with a guarantee of uninterrupted power supply, and reliable internet facilities, not forgetting our ATM machines and POS terminals to give you the ease of cashless fun. Come relax and retreat into the calm embrace of Limelight Hotel and Suites. For more information, log on to www.limelight.hotel.com or email us on info@limelight.hotel.com or call us on 0807 097 1904. Limelight Hotel and Suites, taking you to the limelight.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, I'm not one of those male artists that like smoke dope and go, yeah, man, you know, because I didn't grow up like that. My parents didn't drink, they didn't smoke, so I did, you know. And even when I was outside, I actually tried to, you know, when everybody's doing that, you want to be cool, you want to feel among, and you're like, let's try, but it just didn't work, you know. I just couldn't. So I'm not inspired by all those sort of things. I'm more inspired by the madness that I can see in the world, and that's what really inspires me. I'm a pop artist. I come from a very pop place, but because I'm in Africa and my base is here, I would, you know, put the Afro because we have to like rep home. Afro pop. So I'm an Afro pop artist. I grew up listening to Madonna. I grew up listening to, let's see, Whitney Houston, God rest her soul, Michael Jackson, Bryan Adams, Elton John, George Michael. I think those were my greatest inspirations growing up.
You spend your dollar. Goldie. If you see him, you go Allah. Jawo, 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 lomo. Eleyin jawo, 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 lomo. Oleleyin jawo, 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 lomo. Shelo jawo, 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 lomo.
I wouldn't say it's a wild side per se. I personally feel I'm very normal because I express myself. All the things that I think and feel, I bring them out. Unlike people who have all these things in them and don't bring it out, then one day they just go stabbing people or they just jump off a cliff because they have all these things and they don't let it out, and then it just gets too much for them. But I'm very normal because you know, what it's inside me is what you see out there. From when I was very young, I've always been, you know, I've been taking clothes, fabric, and then making stuff agbada. I will take an agbada and then tie a belt, and then I'll go out and I'll think it's cool. People will be like, but that's an agbada with a belt. Like, yeah, why leave it hanging? Like, you know, all those things. So I've always been like very, you know, I've always like, and I didn't think it was odd, but obviously people think it is. I think that my style, okay, let me just try and define my style. I like the ancient, the vintage, the 18th century, all the, now this is the funny part. I grew up watching Robin Hood. You know Robin Hood with the Lady Marian, you know, with that princess hair, and you know, she was always like the damsel in distress and all those clothes they used to wear. And I used to feel like I was Lady Marian in the forest, and you know, but I'm not Lady Marian. I also see myself as a futuristic alien, someone with all the, you know, metallic, you know, shiny, futuristic gadgets. So I try to find a way to combine both, with Lady Marian with the futuristic alien, and trying to make it happen.
It's Goldie on this one. Kenny's music.
Well, I'm there. Stars on the beat. And that's a whole call easy.
Don't touch my body. 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 Don't touch. Don't touch. I'm trying to get my body one tonight.
I would like to produce movies, because I have like different ideas for movies. I think things that will touch people, things that will make people, delve deeper and connect more with their inner selves, things that will make people happy and just treat each other with more love and respect. I would love to go, because I think it's another part of self-expression, yeah, so maybe.
Every daytime,
Come on, boy.